Jake the Snake 52.
2B2T is the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. A line we heard again and again, but still not until a group of new players on the server start chasing you on Elytra. Oh look, I'm chunk banned. I'm chunk banned. Die! Die! The date is April 9th, and it's morning time. And that's me. There was just a restart by House Master to remove a chunk ban at Ziggy Town. Negative 3,400, 6,600. These players lured players in for promises of stashes and riches, untold amount. Even some were told a server was gathering at these coordinates. All there was just a furnace chunk ban. Now, the furnaces are renamed up to the character limit, and thousands of these furnaces are placed. When a player loads the chunk, it's a normal chunk ban, such as seen on the server back in late 2019 with chunk bans and book bans. The group, April 8 to 9 ban chunk, Bedrock comment, was behind this project. I went to go check this out and was chased by multiple members through an Elytra manhunt. Bat, an item that every established player has in the server that you really get the true definition of anarchy. They also created a sign of me saying that this was my chunk ban, along with 5th Age, which they're trying to expose through some, let's not say YouTube appropriate actions. The 5th Age is the leader of the IIS, and I don't think what they have on me, but come on, really? Post my name on a sign of a chunk ban? That's just straight childish. And another thing is that they had other people said they got prior banned for this same thing, which means that you don't have priority queue anymore to get in the server. That's just completely childish. And be doing that above what you're chunk banning. We have all your names here on video, and I'll scroll through these all right now. If House Master's watching this, it's probably not, but these are the people that are in this group and have caused this chunk ban. Anyway. Now I'm going to have this video playing of the creation of the chunk ban happening. I just want to talk about the recent occurrences in 2B2T. There has been the chunk ban that has also been back here in December. It was with some of those player heads and slime heads, and those are just mass placed throughout the nether spawn and the overworld spawn. It banned a lot of players, and this really had me not playing 2B2T back in August until September of last year. I thought I was banned for the entire month. It might have just been a day. This past chunk ban that's happening right here, this ban has only happened yesterday and already got patched by House Master. So definitely the admin coming in to help the server is great. And it probably will get deleted again, I would say today, as soon as this goes public. To that. And you guys, if you ever get chunk banned, if anybody ever gets chunk banned in the server, you can email House Master. And the email, I think, is found on the 2B2T Reddit, and also found when you press the tab menu on 2B2T, so you can voice your complaints. And I think it's a very good feature that's not totally hands-off. It's something that it disables your ability to play on this game, that you can obviously complain for that. But anything else, like, oh, they're duping, they're cheating, you know, they killed me at spawn, they destroyed my build, there's no player intervention for that kind of stuff. I just want to talk about 3 more things in this video. I want to talk about where the server has been since I've been on the past year, where the server is now, and where the server is going. Now, since I've been on the server, a quick history of what I've been playing. I've been playing since around May or June, and the server has completely been filled with bans and patches and everything like that. I remember still the day back in August or July when NDSB got patched, and that was huge. Of course, I wasn't here for like the 111 dupe. I hear stories of that. But the server has been definitely moving, but not as quick as I want it to. It seems like there's another peak in changes right now because it's just been so hands-off since I think December. And this is the first, I think, big things that are happening. This chunk ban is a starting of a wave coming in the server. So I kind of want to transition now to, I guess my whole story. We go to September. I've been playing a lot. I was part of a group base, which I was actually looking for FIT's base. And when I was looking for FIT's base, I came around spawn base. This was like, this great spawn base. And I eventually did find a spawn base that shouldn't have been there because the guy rebuilt it. But it wasn't like within thousands of blocks of spawn. It was like 8K of spawn. I got a private message. I thought to say, oh, this is a spawn base. And it had like negative 3,000 or positive 3,600, something like that. I went to it, and it was like a Wrath Village there. People, how'd you find this? I'm like, well, I'm just going throughout spawn. I didn't want to tell them that someone gave me the cores. I didn't want to rat somebody out. Of course, Nambros was leading this project, and I started building a Mega Man. I started building different colors, and some of my builds are there to this day. I built my face, a big nether portal there, or I wrote Jake the Snake out with wood. So it's pretty cool before my first group thing on 2v2t. And it was the first time I think I saw a group of players all wearing your maxed out armor. And I think it's just really quintessential to the server 2v2t when you see everybody, they got the diamonds on, all enchanted, maxed out. And if you're a group of those players, that just really amazed me. They don't really get on day one of 2v2t unless you find a group or you have a YouTube. But for the average every single day player, you're not going to be able to start out like that. And fast forward, to September, October didn't play much school. November didn't really play much, as on and off. Then spring, winter break came, and you had a lot of time to play. And I was a noob then, and I think right before winter break was getting started, had midterms or finals for my semester. I joined Imperium, and this group was pretty cool, and the last group I've been part of back in August was Teutonic Order, and I was just doing like interviews and having fun with them, not really part of the group actually, but I did get a high roll pretty quick, I think, from the player Heikel, which ended up bed trapping Gujan. Shout out to Heikel. And also, before I forget, shout out to my brother here, Redstoner. He gave me the footage for today, what you're watching right now. Go subscribe to his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Anyway, as I was saying, joined Imperium for a little bit. They were a bunch of PvPing at spawn. I didn't really click with them. They were kind of chasing me as a little footage how people just chased me, and they had fun with that. And then I ended up joining Last Templar by Mac Tonight. Bless his soul. He hasn't been on for a while, Mac Tonight. He's a big player. People like him. He's part of a lot of groups on 2v2t. I know Last Templar, Spawn Masons, Imperium. He's kind of higher up in most of those groups, besides Last Templar. I don't think he's an Omega or a Delta. In Imperium, I think he's still waiting the 1-year review for the group. Spawn Masons. Well, let me just fast forward now today. You don't really have these big groups really too prevalent that spawn people, kind of like memes of Loco, Vortex Coalition, and other groups like that, which they do exist, but I think they're very low-key because of the just tense base hiding right now. Players don't really get together that much, and the player base is so huge you can't really get everything to happen such as an incursion anymore. But I just came across something yesterday. They have that iconic thing. If you want something like the crafting table cult, you have the satanic cult, and I think they're trying too hard, but they're just because they're worshiping Satan, so they oppose. I don't really think that's scary. If that Satan looks like that, I don't think I'd be that scared of him. I don't think he looks like that, though. And these groups also, this group came together, the Philippa Chunk, I think the Team Wayo, Philippa Chunk also, another group on the server, which was infamous for just PvPing at spawn and fighting Imperium and making montages like Sego at spawn and stuff like that. So where's the server's heading, if you ask me? Update I think would be huge. I think maybe an update would come, because I think the big players on the server would like an update in around the summer, so I'll be talking about like May, so that would be pretty epic, but you have to go back to, if you're ever going to be making predictions, I like to make my predictions on some solid truth, and I think that solid truth would be kind of rocked on how the psychology works on the server and how the player bases really react to things, because in the end of the day, you can cry the admin of the server about wanting a new update, and then then you can go off to just join a new server that's completely worse than 2v2t, like 9b9t or any other server like that. So that kind of surprises me, how the server works like that. And also, You can like this. Look at this. If the server, the definition of power on the server is not how many dupe stashes you have or how many things you have, because you can't really prove that to anybody without really giving it away. You don't want anybody to really know that. But it's going to be status. It's not even going to be status or influence over others. Being groups of leaders, people don't really respect group leaders on the server too well. But to the degree which you have your control over your own life, how are you going to make your own destiny? What are you going to do on the server? Because everybody's going to play on the server for a reason. How are you going to control your own life? Hello guys, again these coordinates of this base is negative 3400, 6600, so you can go and wither it and also blow it up with TNT. Again, the coordinates are negative 3400, 6600. Thank you guys. Also, make sure it's not chunk banned. Right now it is chunk banned as this video is sent out. So if you guys go there right now, you might be chunk banned. Just wait until it's not there anymore. If they start building it again, just keep checking.